pollution also, which is already shown in a previous slide, this one. And secondly, the operation phase fugitive emission and process emission. These are the area where cement industry reflects its image because of there are a lot of dusting observed during when passing through the industry. So it is only because of the fugitive emission. In a process emission, there is very little chance to have some kind of air pollution because raw material grinding, limestone crushing and vertical shaft kiln and cement plant, these are the sources of process emission where these emissions are very little as compared to the load comparing to the fugitive emission. We have water requirement only for the scrubbing water, and there will be a type of waste spent oil will be generated during the operation. That is only the hazardous waste likely to be generated. Anybody know about the use of hazardous waste in cement industry? Have you heard any trials or any hazardous waste which are used in the cement industry?
Sir, zero-side cake.
Pardon?
Zero-side cake.
Okay.
Which is used as an additives.
Additives, right. Very good. Anybody else, fly ash,
Yes.
Fly ash can be used in a cement manufacturing. And gypsum is also one of the binding material which is used as a property. And now iron sludge is also used. So many lot many trials are taken care in the industrial sector, cement industry sector. Now coming to the point of our environmental management plan and environmental management system. What area you are considering the potential for taking care, basically? So air, for all kind of pollutions, all kind of pollutants, and how to take care of this. Which are the any other pollutants which are generating from any cement industry, and how to take care of those measures. These are the sources of potential pollutants, and how to take care of this. These are the summaries which are taking care. This is air emission, then water, environment, then hazardous waste or solid waste, right? Then the noise nuisance and green belt development. These are the parameters we can consider as a part of environmental management system or environmental management plan. In air, major part is air environment. If we are considering these, if we can do more exercise on an air environment, we can do lot many things, and we can contribute more to the environment basically, or to the society and surrounding. Basically, the technology or equipments to be used for different kind of sources. These are the air pollution control measures to be installed for various activities or various operation and processes involved in cement manufacturing process. First is crushing section and raw material silos. When any raw material which is receiving at cement manufacturing activity, there these material has to be first crushed for a coarse material, as a coarse material. Here lot of particles generated during crushing. So all the equipment in crushing section need a fine enclosure by any means, by partition or any other kind of technology we can use. Negative section, laminar flow kind of system can be used, and enclosure kind of system can be considered, from where the dust is sucked to the reverse pulse jet type bag filter. The bag filter, which is having their own capacity to cleans itself at desired frequency. So where the dust is collected and it is segregated from the mainstream of the air. From here, the free flow of air is allowed to environment by the stack. By providing a chimney or stack, we can say stack. The second section is row mill and blending silo. The material from the crushing section is charged in the row mill and blending silo. Row mill means where all the material, three major material, limestone, clay and coke are grind together, and then it is proportionately mixed for next operation. So that proportionately mixed mass is stored in blending silo. So during that transfer of blending material to the blending silo, we need a conveyor belt. The conveyor belt should be closed in a all way when traveling from row mill to blending silo. That we need an enclosure kind of a conveyor belt, so that the dust cannot be escaped from during the transportation. So here also it has been connected with the reverse pulse jet type bag filter. The same function it is taken care of. Bag filter which suck the particles and allow only the clean gas. Then next, air pollution control measures which is connected with the vertical shaft pillar is spray tower or a wet scrubber. Here the vertical shaft pillar exhaust, there is a gas which is generated from the reaction, or we can take say it's a heat transfer by coke and reaction between the blending material, and which generate carbon dioxide as well as some part of sulfur dioxide, and maybe because of the temperature nitrogen oxide or oxides of nitrogen may be generated. All will be conveyed to the reverse spray towers, or we can use a technology of wet scrubber. In a spray tower, it's a vertical kind of a chamber, either circular or we can have a rectangle, or cross section is a square also, and where the nozzle at the top and at some other area which is installed, spray nozzles with a water circulation that can consume the gas as well as the particles from the flue gases, and the clean air can be allowed to chimney or stack. So in a vertical shaft kiln, generally the perception is that coke with high sulfur cannot be used, as because of the sulfur emission will be very high. But the thing is that sulfur is reacted in a clinker mass, so it may not go into the air basically. There is a perception, and so many questions raised in a Ministry of Environment Forest, that they say that pet coke cannot be used. But pet coke, sulfur containing coke, the sulfur is already reacted with a mass of to make a clinker. It will not go to the air basically. That is one of the critical point or query which is raised during the any presentation or kind of thing in approvals, government approvals. Then loading section for limestone. It is also one of the area where fugitive emission is too high basically. When any truck or any other vehicle coming for unloading of limestone, and it will generate a lot of dust because of the impact falling from the height. It will generate a dust, and even with their limestone's own characteristics, it is form of like fine particle. So on an impact, it will generate a dust and it will go into the air. So where there is any limestone dusting, we need an enclosure for it. We need some kind of suppression kind of technology. Some of its lateral integration or backward integration. Cement industry need a lot of material from mines. So all the raw materials